Y'all, screen printed transfers are really helpful when you're printing multiple locations, right? Screen print on the front, 2 colors, screen print on this sleeve, screen print on that sleeve, screen print on the back. The more places that you screen print on a shirt, honey, the more chances you got to mess that shirt up. Think about it. Putting up screens, taking down screens, putting up screens, taking down screens. Then you done messed it up. And now you got to start over and do it again. So, for difficult jobs or jobs with a lot of print locations, you might want to consider screen printed transfers. Okay? Lady PrintBoss Training and Consulting. I've been featured in numerous industry magazines. I teach people like you how to start t-shirt businesses from home. In this video, I'm going to give you one of my secret weapons that I use to help people who are getting started printing t-shirts. And this is probably the easiest way for you to get started printing t-shirts, and you can do it with nothing but a heat press. This is also a way for people who are screen printers to be able to save a lot of time screen printing and to maximize profits on certain jobs. Let me kind of explain to y'all what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the heat transfers over at Transfer Express. Basically, we're talking about screen printed transfers. So let me explain to y'all what screen printed transfers are and why you should be using them in your business. Screen printing transfers is just screen printing onto transfer paper like this. So instead of screen printing directly to the t-shirt, you would order these screen printed transfers and then you would apply them with a heat press. And I'm going to show you how to do that. What I use screen printed transfers for in my business is when I'm doing a lot of colors that may be, you know, a smaller order, or it may be just a lot of colors and a job that I am going to just pull my hair out trying to color separate. I'll send that stuff over to Stalls, y'all, and let them do that. Okay, send me back the screen printed transfers, and then I'll take all the credit. Another reason why I use Stalls for my screen printed transfers is because if I'm doing a job and that job is multiple locations, you see how many jobs I can get, prints I can get here on this. I'm going to be training on these transfers, make it real easy for you, show you how to get started for less than $300, okay? And we're talking just the cost of a heat press. If you got a heat press, you don't even need that, child. But let's go over to this heat press so that I can show y'all how this thing works. Yes. And we're going to press this design onto a shirt. We're going to do it on multiple locations, and I'm going to kind of break it down to you so that you know when it makes sense to use the screen printed transfers versus screen printing those t-shirts yourself. This is a LAT black shirt. This is all black, y'all. And when I tell y'all that this black on this shirt is like black shirts, and some shirts the black is dull, you know what I'm saying? Or you wash the shirt, and then after you wash that shirt, the black is dull and the color just turns to be like an off black. Well, this shirt is an actual black. It feels really, really good. I'm going to be making a video about this, and check the description to see if the link is there. If it's not, just make sure you hit that notification bell so that you're notified when this video goes up. But this is one of my newest favorite shirts. This shirt is also a tearaway label. We're going to talk all about relabeling shirts and stuff, but that's in another video, right? So we're just going to go ahead and lay the shirt. I'm using the Geonite, the DK20SP, which is a semi-automatic press. We're going to use this one today to press this. And the reason why is because the heat press that you press prints with, it really does matter. You can use something like this to do your screen printed transfers with, but sometimes you get cold spots. Again, check for that link up here in the description on the differences between heat presses and why I choose one heat press over the other for doing certain jobs. To the transfers that we're going to print today, I'm using the goof proof transfer. We're going to press it at 365 for 5 seconds. Okay, so at 365 for 5 seconds. 5 seconds, y'all, just 5 seconds. See, that in itself increases your production, because if you could press a shirt in 5 seconds, that's about the time it takes me to screen print a shirt, okay? So, the great thing about Skools is that if it fits on the sheet, if it fits on this sheet, then it's the same price. So notice this is going to be a 2-color job. Y'all probably can't see the second color, but the second color is actually white ink. So it's going to be a 2-color job with white ink, but you can put, so if you put other 2-color jobs on that paper, it's the same cost. So I'm not sure how much this is. We're going to go and look at it in the computer in a minute, but you're going to save by ganging up your jobs. Let's go ahead and press this. So I'm just going to press. Raise that collar up. Okay. I'm pretty good with that, pretty secure with that. But let me show y'all. This has those lines on the back of it. See the lines? So you can tell where the center is, so that you can put that dead center on that shirt. So we're going to press the shirt 5 seconds, and this is going to be a hot peel. Just peel it straight off. Okay, so shit happens on camera. I peeled this and I put it at the 5 seconds. Okay, but let me tell y'all what I forgot to do. What I forgot to do, and this is normally going to be the issue of most problems. If you have a problem and you press the shirt and it comes up like that, or it doesn't press, you've got a pressure problem. And adjust my temperature, my pressure. So I'm going to adjust my pressure. And sometimes you have to go and look at your pressure and realize, hey, I made a mistake. So I made a mistake. I'm going to fix that, correct that real quick. And this should be medium pressure. So we got to find the right pressure. And sounds like, yep, I hear a leak. So I'm gonna actually fix this leak right quick, because I hear a leak. Fix my pressure issue, and I ended the video. The assumption that the camera was still running the whole time, and it wasn't. So I'm going to go ahead and just do one more press. I did realize that the machine still has a very, very small leak. Go ahead and run this print. Yeah, I can see that I'm not holding as much pressure as I normally would like. You can hear the compressor coming on and off. But we're going to go ahead and do one more print so that we can complete the video. So the press is, right now the press is at 374. It's a little bit higher than the 365, and it's at 6 seconds. I do believe 365, my press does have about a 5-degree variance, and we're just going to pull it off. So the pressure problem is solved. There is the design. There is the design. Now, what I like to do is kind of feel and make sure that the design feels like it's really pressed off in there. That's how you're going to know that your pressure is right. And you can do what's called a stretch test. I'm going to turn this way so that you can see my 2 thumbs. When you're doing a stretch test, guys, you don't have to stretch the shirt like you're crazy. It's really just stretching it a little bit like that and seeing that that area pops back in with no cracking, and you know that that shirt is fully cured. Now, we were going to talk about pricing in this video, and unfortunately I've got to go pick up my mom. It's getting late because of all the stuff that I had to do, so I'm not going to get to price this tonight. I will watch my video tomorrow and I'll show you the pricing on that. But in the event that this t-shirt did come out correctly, y'all, we could have had a front print here. Let's not think about this one here. We could have had a 2-color front print here, a print here, a neck label here, a sleeve here, and then something going across the bottom of the shirt, which would have made this shirt a 4-location print. And I'm going to tell you how much that would have cost you in my next video. So make sure that you like and subscribe so that you know when I post that video and more content. And look down below in the description and I'll have some goodies down there for you. Thanks for watching.